at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely
let's take a ride. Don't you say a word, just get inside. It's time to take your on another kind of trip, cause you can't have to hop if you don't have to hip. Grab your gat with the extra clip and close your eyes and hit the switch. But don't run to a place where everybody kick it, kick it, kick it. Yeah, that's the kick it. Ain't no bloodin', ain't no clipping, ain't no fools in the party set tripping. Everybody got a stack and it ain't no crack. And it really don't matter if you're white or black. I wanna take you there like a staple season with something in the tank. And I know that I can bring you if you can't take the heat. Get your out the kitchen. We on a mission. Come along and ride on a fantastic slide, slippity slide. Make switches on the block and a 65.
We are on a mission. We are on a mission. It is Friday. Friday. You made it. You made it. You didn't know if you would. It was tough. You had to go through some stuff and some ish, but you made it. It is Friday. You made it to Friday. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Michelle. Good morning. Good morning, Neil. Good morning. It is good to gather on a Friday. I'm so glad to see you all. Welcome across all the platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitter. Nothing but love for you all. I am really, really glad to be here with you. I'm your girl, Jeanette Smith, certified life strategist and mindset coach. And we gather on Fridays for Feel Good Friday. It's nothing but good vibes. It is Feel Good Friday. And we come to do Feel Good Friday because even though we do live coaching and whatnot, it's, you know, you need that little boost. You need that little extra something going into the weekend so that you have everything that you need to, A, be inspired and empowered about what you've accomplished, not shame yourself and feel bad about what didn't happen, but that also you will, is my microphone there? that you will also have what you need to do some self-care for the weekend. Self-care for the weekend, very, very important. Very important. So I hope that you all are excited about what we're going to do today. We are talking about ambition. We're continuing our discussion on ambition. And if you haven't been with us this week, it's been a good discussion. Is it good to be ambitious? Is it godly to be ambitious? Mike is good. Thank you for that. Is it something that I need to give more focus and energy to? Good morning, Miss Leola. Good morning, Sabas. Good morning, Tamara. That's what we've been looking at. And so today we're going to focus it in on you specifically. Like, what is it about ambition that can help propel me to the next level, and the things that I feel called to do, and the things that I know that I'm supposed to do, not only to edify and pump myself up and build myself up, but because I'm going to have impact for others. That's what it's all about. That's what ambition is about. And before I get into much more of the nuggets, because I always like to do a little recap, but before we get to that, you all know what to do. Shout out to my share squad. It's time. Share this out to your friends and family. Let them know it's time to jump in the room. We want to get them inspired, empowered, and entertained too, because we do some entertaining here too, don't we? And I know that there are some folks out there that are stuck because they've lost the drive and their ambition. And so we want to make sure that we fuel up their tanks, because everybody needs a little something, something along the way, right? Everybody needs that little boost. If you're new to me, please let me know. Don't just watch from the sidelines. What you need to know is, on this platform, I can't even tell if you're watching till after the show. So you have to either write a comment or something of that nature. All I see is the numbers. I don't see who's watching with me or any of that stuff. And I don't like to be kind of veiled like that. So if you are new to me, please tell me where you're watching from and let me know that you're new. Let the Empowerment Tribe love all over you and say hello. Like this guy, Anthony, good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Pamela Gill, good to see you, Mama. Welcome in. Wayne, I know. I'm going to start doing Instagram on their own, Wayne. So I'm going to do an abbreviated version because I want you all to see the graphics and stuff. So I don't want you to feel cheated. Lamont, what's up? I haven't seen you in a minute, brother. Good to have you back in the room. So yes to all of that. If you all are new, get in here. Tell me where you're from. Let me give you some good old Southern hugs and kisses. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, let us do a little brief recap about our topic, which is ambition. It gets a bad rap. It gets a bad rap because people think that if you're being ambitious, it's only because you're doing it for self-serving reasons. And faith folks will say, well, it talks about, in the Bible, ambition, but it's about not pursuing vain ambitions, right? Things that are all about self-serving your own needs, your own desires, your own wants. So ambition in and of itself is a good thing. And it's something that can help serve you. It's something that can help drive you. And what I hope to do today is to give you a little more fuel in that tank, because some of you have some great ideas. Some of you have been sitting on not only ideas, but business plans, on, creative pursuits, on intellectual property that you should have out, different ways of being able to serve and to support yourself. And I want you to know that this role of ambition is important, okay? Ambition, having or showing a strong desire or determination to succeed, is good when you temper it with what? Hustle and humility. So there is hustle involved in ambition, but you also have to have humility. What's up, Steve? Glad you're in for Friday. It requires both hustle and humility, right? Hustle and humility. Good morning, Daryl. Good to see you. I'm going to step out on a limb here and give you a couple of tips, assuming that you all already know this, This is for the replayers, and this is for the people that you're sharing it with who are going to come in the room. Because as we talk about the role of ambition, we want people to know that, one, your dedication to accept challenges and chase after them and strive to achieve your goals is a good thing. A good thing. Not just so you can attain stuff and things and likes and more subscribers and followers, but so that you are broadening your reach, you are widening your reach, you are deepening your scope so that you can serve others and be an answer to a problem. That's all purpose is about. Doctors solve problems for people with health problems, right? With health issues, right? Dentists solve teeth problems. Therapists solve emotional and behavioral problems. So we all have a role to play. We all have a role to play. And so being able to be somebody who steps fully into this realm of ambition and using it to drive your passions, to drive your purpose, that's a good thing. And you will become more adept at accepting challenges and chasing after them, okay? 2, it allows you the courage to try and make mistakes. A lot of times we get hung up because we want everything to be perfect when we get out the gate. We want everything to be already pristine. We don't want to try in front of people because we don't want to misstep. We're afraid of the judgment. Stop judging yourself so harshly, and then you won't be thinking that other people are judging you harshly. And here's the truth. Everybody who has achieved anything great has had to fall and make mistakes. That's the learning process. That's where you refine your gifts, your tools, your talents. That's where you refine everything, is in the trying and adjusting, the trying, assessing, and adjusting, right? So don't get this notion, kill that perfectionist spirit, like with a big knife. Kill that perfectionist spirit that says it's got to be perfect right up front from the get-go. Kill it. Kill it dead. Don't use no little knife. Use a big knife. Kill that dead. Number 3, a growth attitude. When you have a growth attitude, right? This is what ambition helps promote, a growth attitude. You'll face adversity. You'll be flexible about innovating and chasing new opportunities. You won't be more concerned about and married to certainty. You'll be looking for, what's the thing that I can learn in the new? That's it. Fail forward. What's the thing that I can learn in the new? What's the thing that I can, we talk about iron sharpens iron, meaning that, other people that are on their game and situations and circumstances that point out where we have growing edges, that helps us grow. But as I'm looking at Sabalis's comment about failing forward, the reason we don't like to fail, and the reason we want to be perfect in everything, is because we believe somewhere down the line here that our self-worth is tied to our performance. When you believe your self-worth, your self-value is tied to your performance, you won't ever let yourself try and fail. Because you will try to operate in perfectionism. You won't launch the podcast. You won't post your post. You won't, get your book published. You won't start streaming and share your heart and you won't go for the elevation on your job. You won't go for the promotion. You won't go for stuff. You won't go for the relation because you believe like you have to have all your stuff together and it has to be perfect. Not true. I see you, Neil. That was scary. Don't play with a sister. Don't play with a sister. I slay some stuff. Okay? That's cracking me up. Narisha says, so true. Good to see you, sis. Good to see you. Glad you're in the room, right? So kill that perfectionist spirit and let's get to getting it. Are you kidding me? Number 4, positive thinking. While everybody else is looking at the problem, ambitious people are looking for the solution. Ambitious people are looking for the solution. That's what's up with that. That's why you don't have to worry about, did I miss it? Did I make a mistake? Nope. Hey, Miss Ellen, good to have you in the room. You are looking at the solutions. You're not worried about what didn't work right. What's the next thing? What's next? What do we do next? How do we get to next? And 5, setting goals. An ambitious person can think of short, medium, and long-term goals. You're not just thinking about, oh my gosh, how do I make this great right now? You're thinking about the long play, the long game. What does this play out to be? Like, can I work a little at a time, build and scale for a bigger payoff? Not just so I can have 15,000 umpteen followers right now. That makes me successful. Nope. Not because I've sold X amount of books. Nope, that's not it. It is about, she's going ham on this bone back here. Just, disregard the puppy in the back. That's our mascot. But yeah, it's all about trying to set goals, short, medium, and long term, so that you're dedicated not only to the immediate payoff. Your payoff is about the long game. Narisha says your good is good enough to get started. Absolutely. Boop. I love that. That's a tweetable right there, y'all. Bing, 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 bing. Narisha Liggins for the win, right? And we know all of this. Those of you who follow, you all are well aware, because this is a part of what we discuss when we're talking about our growth mindset. We're here about the growth mindset. And so today, as we continue in that vein, we're going to be looking at our coaching game around your ambitions. Where are you falling short? Where are the things that need to be tightened up in your life, right? What are the things that you need to address right now that could make a difference? Future you, I always like to talk to future me, because in the past, I've let future me down. And future me, was pissed off because I either didn't move on something, I was slow to move on something, I let all that negative self-talk, which I thought was wisdom, keep me from the try. Don't want that for you, right? Do not want that for you. And I want you to remember a couple of key things that we talked about as we get ready for our exercise. What stands between us and our dreams is how we approach problems and the decisions we make to solve them. What stands between us and our dreams is how we approach problems and the decisions we make to solve them. And the other key little note to remember is this opposing truth. You can be ambitious and lazy all at the same time. All at the same time, right? It's that gym membership hang up I was talking about, right? I'm ambitious. You want to lose the weight. So you go and you buy the gym membership, and just the buying the membership releases all these feel-good endorphins, and your brain doesn't know the difference between I just lost all the weight I wanted to lose and I only bought a gym membership. So you feel good, and then you ease yourself into a place of complacency, because I don't really have to do much more about it now because I bought the gym membership. No, you got to keep going. Alice says, this is good. Thanks, Alice. Glad you're here. Good to see you. Nice to have new people in. I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's get ready for everybody's favorite coaching game, points of view. All right. For those of you who are new, this is the live coaching that we do. There's nothing that you need to do to take part except play along. Allow yourself to think openly. Put your observations in the chat. Be a part of the conversation. There are no wrong answers because it's all about your perspective. It's a way of learning how to tap into your inner wisdom and to read the signs and signals that life gives us on a daily basis, and to help you get used to seeing things outside of one perspective. You can see things from one perspective for so long, you believe that's the truth and the only way to see things. And nope. There are always varying perspectives, all right? So for all of you that are new to us and all of you that are coming in, welcome. Welcome to Feel Good Friday. love you. We love you. We love you. All right, let's get going. What I need you to do to participate in this exercise is to think of an area where you know your ambition has grown weak. You used to be really ambitious about something. It was fueled by your passion and drive, but now it's low. It's almost on E. Think about that area. It could be a personal thing. It could be a professional thing. Think about some area where you really could use a boost to the old ambition tank, all right? And while you're thinking about that, I'm going to present to you a picture, a candid photograph, a word and a phrase. And all you have to do, and you'll see, because some of the veteran empowerment tribe folks here will show you how it's done. They just think about that area of their life where they need some ambition, where they're needing a little boost, and then they're looking at the card, the word, and the phrase, and coming up with some insights. No time for herd mentality. You got that right. So well said. Let me just leave that there for a second. Not in this day and age. All right, so we ready? Everybody be thinking about it. Be thinking about it. What's that area where you could use a little boost in your ambition tank? All right, right now, you thinking? All right. All right, I got a picture. I got a word, and I'm getting a phrase. Now, I'm going to put the link in the comments. So if anybody wants to come on and talk, you don't have to be seen on camera, but if you can turn your camera off. If you want to come in and do some live coaching with me, I love, love, love that. And we always learn more when people share their thoughts and ideas that way. All right, so here's your picture. Interestingness. You see that? Two people holding hands. Somebody's got their fingers crossed behind their back. Got it? The word is beginning. Okay. Oh, and look at this question. What has the time come for me to forgive? All right. Interesting. So let me give them to you all again. And then I'm going to take a screenshot. So you can see, think about it. How does this relate to the area where you need more ambition? Try to do it where you can see it. It's glossy. Glossy, glossy, glossy. Can y'all see that? Okay. What has the time come for you to forgive? Oh my goodness. That's a good one. All right. Now I'm going to put it up so you can reflect on that. Be thinking, what does this speak to me about what's happening or not happening in my life? What does this speak to me about what's happening or not happening in my life? All right. Because a lot of us, we think we're being ambitious. We think that we have our drive on full tilt, but we're not. So now is your opportunity to see, what is it that you're not seeing? What is it that you need to give more focus to? What is it that if you just made that 2 millimeter change, that 2 millimeter adjustment, you might see some more traction in that goal, that dream, that pursuit. What is that thing? What is that thing? I see you in that. Let me put this picture up for them and I can welcome you in. All right, there it is. Two people holding hands. You can't kind of see them. He's got his fingers crossed behind his back. Just trying to get the picture so you could see that well. It doesn't look like that came out well. But you all see it. You're holding hands. You're in partnership on one level, but on the other level, You kind of got this thing going on. What is that about? Interestingness. What does that represent? What does that represent? Good morning, Jonay. Hello, Annette. Okay. We're looking at the role of ambition. Where is our ambition short? And what does this exercise speak to us about what's happening? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the invite out now. It's a link. When you see the link, and if you want to come in and chat, hey, Periscopers, I see y'all. Tap me out some hearts so I feel the love over here. Then feel free to come on in. You can kill your mic. I mean, not your mic. We need to hear you. But you can kill your camera so that we don't have to see you. But I'm really interested. This is remember we talked about opposing truths. This is symbolic of opposing truths. You're in a relationship to one degree, but you got your fingers crossed on the other hand. What have you not fully committed to? What are you saying you're in partnership with yourself to do, but you're not really following through? That's a good one. Beginning. And when has the time come to forgive? And as always, your thinking music. What? Are y'all seeing the signs? Are you seeing the signs? She says, this is just like a dream I had. You see the signs yet? Candace, you should come on and share the dream in this exercise.
I got a new life, you would hardly recognize me. I'm so glad I could find something like me. Careful, yeah. Why do I bother when you're not the one for me? Isn't nothing my eyes for the sign? Open up my eyes, there's for the sign. Life is demanding without understanding. Eyes for the sign.
Let me say a few words. Okay. Is it opening your eyes? Are y'all seeing the sign? What insights are you getting? I think there's something there. I feel a very strong pull about that thing about being in partnership. Are you telling yourself that you are committed to something, but you got your fingers crossed behind your back? What is that? What is that? I want you all to explore that deeply. That is for a few of you. I feel that. That is for a few of you. You need to really dig in and look at that. Sent, Candace. Anybody else want me to send them the link personally so you can jump in and do some live coaching? Let me know. Because sometimes it doesn't show up in the thread. And that says walking together, but waiting for the other shoe to drop. That is good. That is good. That's the piece of the picture that's not coming out right there. That fingers crossed. Not sure about this. Good insight. Good insight. Good insight. Anybody else got something that they're seeing in that? And also, I want to know if anybody else wants to come on, because I think the link sometimes doesn't show up in all the threads. So if you are interested, just let me know in the chat and I'll send it to you directly through Facebook or YouTube or whatever. Starting a new relationship and hoping that all past experiences won't carry over. Good, Daryl. I see it. Beginning, relationship, the hands. Learning to forgive the person even if you can't forget the offense. Woo! Sir, that was a mouthful. Oh my goodness. I feel like ding, 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 ding for you. That was a bell ringer right there, sir. Good. That was a good one. Yeah. Do you all see that? Can you see his insight? That might not be the interpretation for you, but can you see how he got that? That was good. That was heavy. That was good. The picture is that they want to believe, but they can't believe enough to trust so that they can forgive. Miss Helen. Uppercuts. That's good, mama. That's good. You all are on it. You all are on it. I gotta shout you out. Yeah, y'all got that. Y'all got that. Honestly, man, oh man, oh man, being hopeful. Right. But you see the juxtaposition of those things. So as we talk about our ambitions, you can be ambitious about a business partnership. You can be ambitious about a relationship. You can be ambitious about something that you've promised yourself you want to do. But here you are in relationship to the idea of it, but yet not really committed to it. Do you see that? Do you see that? And maybe for some of you, what needs to be forgiven isn't somebody else. Maybe what needs to be forgiven or who needs to be forgiven is you. Maybe it didn't work out last time. Forgive yourself. Fall forward. Maybe you made some missteps. Forgive yourself. Try again. Pamela says, in the beginning, you hope that it's going to work out. The guy has some doubt. And this can represent that guy. It can represent whatever it represents for your life. That's the important thing. What does it represent in your life, right? When it comes to the role of ambition. What is it you've been ambitious about before in the past, but you have let it die? And now, what can you learn, or what perspective can you get out of this exercise that says, maybe there's something that happened in the beginning, or maybe you're at the beginning, and maybe your ability to push past stuff lies in your ability to forgive. Who or what needs to be forgiven? If you've gotten to that place in the and working through this, and yeah, I do, that forgiveness is a thing I need to work on. Either say that's me, or say what you need to forgive, even if who you need to forgive is yourself. And if you don't want to get that transparent, just say that's me. I know that's me. That's something I'm working on. I know I need to work on that. That is the key. That is the key. You can't be in relationship and doubt. You have to be committed. You can't be holding part of it back, right? That's just not going to work. All right, we've got Candace on the line. Hey, Candy Can.
Hey.
Glad you're with us.
Yeah.
Okay, so first, let's talk about the dream, because you said that you had a dream, right?
Yes.
Okay, so tell us about the dream first, and then we'll go into the exercise.
So I had a dream that I was walking down the alley of the church, like on the side of our church, Bethel. And I was walking with my significant other, and I was holding his hand. But on the other side of me, it felt like, I felt worry while I was sleeping. And on the other side of me was some other people that I was involved with before, but my hand was invisible. So I couldn't hold on to them, but I was holding on to him. But I had that feel of worry on me. So that was the dream.
What did you take that to mean? What did that mean about your hand being invisible? And unless you don't want to discuss it, and then that's totally fine.
No, it's fine. That I need to let go of what they did to me, and trust that God is going to lead us, because that's what the church represented for me. That trust that God is going to do what I prayed for. Yeah.
Wow, that is some strong symbolism. I love I hope that those of you who dream write them down, because this is basically what that is. It's symbolism that you can find meaning in, that will help you understand some of the ways that your brain is trying to process out what you're going through. So let's talk about the exercise now. What is it that you saw, and what is it that you kind of got out of this for yourself today?
So the picture represents the guy. So I look at myself as the girl, and God is the one that is leading me. If you look at it, it looks like her hand is behind his, and he's leading her to me. And so it looks like I'm being led by God, but in a man form. So that means that God is in him. And I need to trust that he's going to lead me to the right way. So that is the beginning of something new because I'm not used to that.
Got you. And
Yeah.
the forgiveness.
I need to forgive those in my past and stop holding on to it in order for me to get to new beginnings.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yay. Let's love her up, y'all.
Yay.
That's some good work. I wonder, you have always said that this is one of your favorite exercises. What is it about this exercise in particular that you enjoy?
So I love looking at different perspectives from everybody because we all don't have the same perspective. And so there may be something that somebody else looked at and I would be like, oh man, that's right. Like, that's cool. Like, I never thought about it that way. So that makes me, and then I like looking at pictures and trying to figure out, you know, how it can benefit me and how it relates to me. So that's why I love this exercise.
That's good. And I want to say too that being able to do exercises like this, you all, it really speaks to an openness to uncertainty, right? Because those of us who want to know all the pieces all the time, we got to have all the answers. You'll never be open to getting a fresh perspective. Even those of you who are faith folks, like, it's going to be hard for God to download new stuff if it only has to be one way, right? I was in a group last night. We were talking about how sometimes, you know, we want to get our insights and our revelation from certain types of people. Even you never know who God might use to open up a door or to shed some insight or or to give you a fresh perspective. So I love that you find this tool beneficial and useful. I love that you come on and share your insights, and I hope that and I believe that other people will be blessed by how you share, you know, these pieces of your life. So thank you, Mama.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Sweetheart. All right. That is how you put it together. And you all had some great insights from Annette, talking about walking together, waiting for the other shoe to fall. Yep, that was all in there. To Daryl's talking about starting something new, a new relationship, new business, new that something, but allowing past experiences to weigh in. Don't do that. Learn to forgive so you can move forward, even if it doesn't mean that you're forgetting the offense. And Miss Helen talking about believing, but the role of trust in that. All great things. Being hopeful, Miss Leola, and how the role of doubt can creep into our ambitions, right? The role of doubt can creep into our ambitions and shut it down. That's what I want you all to get out of this. I definitely want you all to be able to see that and first of all, ambition is not a bad thing when you temper it with humility and you temper it, your hustle with humility, and that it's not just about hustling and being ambitious for your own personal gain, but for those things that need to be birthed in you that help benefit others. Because sometimes just that mindset alone will keep you from aspiring higher. Just that thought will keep you from reaching for greatness in you and pulling it out of you. But then secondly, don't allow yourself to trick yourself into believing, oh, I'm really committed to this thing, but then you get your fingers crossed behind your back because there's something that you're more committed to than this thing that you said that you want to be accomplishing, or this thing that you want to be in a relationship with, right? You have to be all in. You have to be all in. So thanks so much, you all, for taking part in this exercise. As we get ready to round out Feel Good Friday, I do want to ask you all, what is the thing that you have to be grateful for or feel good about today? What is it you want to share as we close out Feel Good Friday that you have to be grateful for, that you have to be thankful for? What is it that you can share that we can all take part in and celebrate with you on this Feel Good Friday? I'll tell you what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for you, Empowerment Tribe. I am thankful for the ways that you show up and support one another. You all have no idea behind the scenes, how this group of people support each other through hardships, through challenges, through trials, through successes, how we celebrate wins. And if you are not part of the text tribe, make sure you text the word release to 22999. Text the word release to 22999. You can follow us and learn more about this tribe and get into a relationship with different people who are doing some really great things. You know, you never succeed on your own. Networking is such an important part of that. The Facebook group is awesome for that. Facebook.com/groups, the Empowerment Tribe. And I just want you to know that there's not a finer group of people. I've been in a bunch of different groups where I've had to, hey, can you take that post down? Or, hey, this is that. I've never had to do that in this tribe because they always know what's appropriate. They're always supporting one another. They're always sharing things that would empower and inspire one another. There's just not a finer group of people. And if you're looking for a coach, you need help pushing past stuff. That's okay, because just like a trainer helps us lift more weight, sometimes that's what we need. You need a coach. I am available for you. JeanetteSmith.com. I have men's groups and women's groups. So if you'd rather do the group coaching thing, that's more of something that feeds kind of your personality. You are welcome to join us in our transformational group coaching. You can register at JeanetteSmith.com. I have men's groups exclusively, women's groups exclusively, and then I also do one-to-one coaching. So that is available to you as well. Michelle says, I'm grateful for small accomplishments. Yes, 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 yes. You got to celebrate those small wins. And we celebrate with you, Michelle, whatever it is. And we know that there's plenty more in store. Neil says, I'm thankful for the Empowerment Tribe. Yes, yes. Love you all to life. Absolutely. Candace says, I'm thankful that I've completed one step toward my early childhood certification. And now we'll be stepping into the next on October 10th. Woohoo! One step closer to my daycare. For those of you who are new to us and new to the Empowerment Tribe, Candace has shared early on in our early working back through the 21-day release journey that one of her goals, her purpose, is to be in early childhood education and to have her own daycare. And now she has fulfilled one step of that dream and moving into the next. Let me grab this. For those of you who need help with that, get this action guide, this action journal and guide from Dream to Reality. I will make sure that I post the link in the header of this stream. Go to Amazon, get this book. There's a Facebook group on Facebook about this book as well. It has helped so many people work out their plan to fulfill their dream. And Candace not only has the book, but she went and she took the online course on Udemy as well. So kudos to her. This is what it looks like when you do the work and you walk it out one step at a time. Yes, way to go, sister. We are celebrating you. That is awesome. Yes, yes. Let's love her up. That's what it's about. One step at a time, y'all. Just one step at a time. Awesome sauce. Well, I hope that you all plan to do something for yourselves this weekend. Take some time. Have a little woosah time. Downshift it a little bit. I know you're there for everybody and everything else. But please take a little time to do for yourself. Because, listen, without you, they can't get anything. You know what I say. An empty pitcher can't pour. So if it's not in you, you can't give it. All right? So take a little time for you this weekend. That's my prayer. Make sure you meet us back on Monday for Mindset Monday, 10 a.m. That's when we set the topic for the week. Then we follow that up by looking at it from an inspirational, spiritual standpoint. That is the Release Devotional 2.0. And then we end up on Fridays with our live coaching. I did a little survey asking those who watched online about the time change, because I know a lot of you are at work or going back to work, and if we needed to shift the time. I'm also looking at maybe doing something one time a week at night for those of you, because I have a lot of teachers. I have a lot of folks that can't participate now because they're either homeschooling their kids or they're teaching or they're back to work, back on their job. And I want to make sure that I'm sensitive to that. So, I'll be sending out that survey so that you all can give me the input about best times of night. Lamont said he's grateful for progress and trusting the process. Yes, yes, sir. We celebrate that with you. Small wins. Leola says seeing a new day and getting new insight and being informed. That's always something to be grateful for. Daryl says he's grateful for the tribe, for me and the family and the friends. Yes, yes. Thank you, sir. Mwah. Much love, my brother. Helen, congratulations to Candace. We are so, so happy and proud of her. I can't wait. I cannot wait for the full testimony to come to fruition. Congratulations, Candace. Whoop, whoop. We applaud you. Yes, we do. All right, my good people, that is it for this Friday. The Friday. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. If you hadn't shared this already, go ahead and share it with those who would get something out of this, who need a little boost in their ambition tank. Another year of life. Yes, Dr. Jen, so grateful. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. And I'm grateful for you too, sis. Thank you so, so much. I can't tell you all how much time I spend thinking about you all and really praying over you all and just wanting to make sure that I bring things that edify and build you up and make sure that you get what you need to strive and not more than strive, but reach your goals and achieve your dreams. Vonda says, yay, Candace, I knew you could do it, and I know it feels good. That's right. You know it does. It always feels good when you step out and you go after what God has for you. So that's what I want for each of you. Let's celebrate Candace, but let's go for the goal for ourselves, all right? Love you all to life. Until Monday, have a good one. Don't do that. I'm not going to count y'all down. I promise you, I'm not going to count you down because that would just be wrong. Why would I count you down? I'm not going to do it. Sorry. I'm not going to count you down, but I am going to give you something. Hold on. That's not what I wanted to give you either. Bye.
Thanks so much for joining me on this journey to help empower your mind, your body, and your spirit. I hope you've enjoyed our time together as much as I have. Make sure you stay connected. Become part of the tribe, the inner circle. Text the word release to 22999 and get all the updates on events and happenings and pop-ups that I do. Let's grow this community. Bring more hearts and minds into the room. Share the streams. Join our tribe, our Facebook group, and support through products and services that'll help you continue to make better decisions for better living. Like this resource, From Dream to Reality, Navigating the Path to Your Life Purpose. This top-selling action journal has helped thousands of people find and follow their purpose. You can get it on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. The link is in the post. The Empowerment Tribe is about empowering one another. So follow me on social media so I can follow you back and see what you're up to. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Periscope. Thanks again for tuning in. We are the Empowerment Tribe. Together, we are light bearers in the world. Love you to life. See you next time.